So it's one person who is designed to play 3 roles.
That's cool, because it works really well.
It's not too shitty.
She knows my personality too, so.
She really is 3 different people.
Yeah.
Second question.
Yeah, and then I was just wondering if you guys could talk a little bit, for those who are involved, about recording the album, recording the soundtrack.
Jake, you want to take that one?
Well, we all went in the studio and
Smoked a lot of weed.
ate a lot of pizza, and at some point during that 3 days, we managed to record a cast album that took like how long? 2.5 years to mix?
So the way it is we actually went and recorded the show live.
Yeah.
And then we went in and did the sweetener stuff.
Yeah, we switched it up.
CD.
And, but yeah, we did. We had microphones in the theater while we were doing the show. So we got the audience reactions to everything. We recorded things as it happened, and then we went back into the studio and tweaked it here, tweaked it there, added some things, took some things out. It actually I think ended up being a lot more complicated than it sounds, because of all the intricacies that go into actually putting an album together. But turned out pretty damn good.
Yeah, it's not too shitty.
Yeah.
It's the right amount of shitty.
Yeah, just the right amount of
It's the appropriate amount of shitty for Evil Dead. We actually, I guess I should mention that, we were licensed to do the cast album. So the show was originally off Broadway. Well, it wasn't originally off Broadway. We went to off Broadway. They did a cast recording, and then they licensed us after like a year of fighting to allow us to do a cast recording. And so we wanted to do something different. So we recorded it live. So you actually get all the fans screaming and cheering, and the shirts being ripped off, and panties being thrown on stage. You can kind of hear it. It's awesome. And then we went to the studio and fixed what was shitty. Yeah, Redhead, what's up?
This subject translate into music?
Pretty poorly, I would say. The guys who created, I guess I can speak to this. I'm sorry, guys.
I'm enjoying listening to you.
You know more about it than we do anyway.
It's a very soothing voice. Anyway, the guys who wrote it originally, they hated Evil Dead. They said, Rocky Horror sucks, we can make a show that'd be just as good as Rocky Horror. And they sat down and they smoked some weed, and they wrote this thing in like a week. And said, this is fucking awesome. And then they wrote to Sam Raimi and said, we want to fucking stage this show. Oh, Toronto. And they said, yeah, sounds good. And they staged it, and it became a big fucking hit, and no one expected it. It kind of makes fun of everything. So it embraces the whole thing, but makes fun of it at the same time. They did not hate Evil Dead. I'm just teasing, but they weren't like, oh, we love Evil Dead. They weren't like big fans. What they were looking for was material that was cheesy, that they could have fun with, that was still badass, and they landed on like fucking the smartest thing they ever could have done. Evil Dead, because that's Bruce fucking Campbell. I mean, it's Bruce Campbell. You know what I mean? Even there's a great little comic thing that's it's a little boy, and he says, "Dad, I think I'm gay." Father says, why? Kid goes, I think I'm in love with Bruce Campbell. The guy goes, that's called being a man. Fuck, it doesn't matter, right? It's got Bruce Campbell. So they were very smart, but they didn't know it at the time. That the decision they made was a pretty fucking good one. It just worked out that way. That's the way the universe is designed sometimes. Things just kind of magically happen. And then, hey, there you go. But it was not from the beginning where they intending to promote Evil Dead or anything else. They didn't fucking know what they had. See the chick with the green on her shirt? It's like I'm looking right at her, but I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at the redhead behind you. Now I'm just gonna stare right at you. Very good. All right. So any other questions? Oh, 5-year dude, what's up?
Yeah. So, what attracted you guys to doing the musical? Are you all just a bunch of Evil Dead heads, or did you just think this would be a great start?
Take it away, Jim.
Well, yeah, I am absolutely an Evil Dead head. I typically don't do a lot of theater at all. I drifted away to do film and stuff, but I had to do this. I didn't think I was gonna get it, and my buddy said, I know a guy to make a great Ash. I'm like, I'm not gonna get it. They actually really liked me for for some reason. And yeah, so I love it. I buy all the shirts. I've been watching it since I was a kid. I saw Army of Darkness in the theater, and yeah, so I do this show like with love in my heart.
It shows.
I was not an Evil Dead head. I'm older than most everybody else. I'm the oldest guy in the cast, and I was actually doing morning radio, and we had a midnight showing of Army of Darkness when it first broke, and I went to see it. I was the only one from the radio station that went to see it. And then that next Monday morning, I go back and my partner said, "Well, how was that movie?" I said, "It was so fucked up, I didn't even get it." And well, then my daughter, who's sitting in the front row, brings home the first two movies on VHS.
What's that?
He's that old.
I'm that old. And we sat there and watched them. I'm like, ah, now I get it. This is fucking great. And when I moved here, one of my friends said, "Hey, I see they're doing Evil Dead. Why don't you go and audition for it? You'd make a great Jake." And apparently Cirque thought so too. So that's how I got into the show. I've been doing it for 2 years.
Yeah, he's the veteran right now.
I'm the veteran. I've been here the longest. Well, no, he's been here the longest.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah, he goes all the way back to the Onyx.
Yeah, that's great.
And then Bo, and then me. And yeah, I've been there 2 years.
So I had a friend that started an Evil Dead, and when she told me about it, I thought, what the hell is Evil Dead? Never heard of the movies, didn't really know much of Bruce Campbell, but I started as an intern, and he liked me so much, he wanted me to stay. So here I am. Not as long as his story, sorry to disappoint.
Oh, I have a microphone.
I keep trying to pass it to you.
Okay. So I saw the musical when it first came into the V Theater, and I was invited by a friend of a friend. And I was sitting through it, and I was like, what the fuck am I watching? By the end, I was like, that was hilarious. Like, I'm really, really interested in this. So I went home, and I watched the movies, and I like sat on it for a while. I kept saying I was going to go see it again. And then on my Facebook, it popped up that there was auditions. And I was like, what the hell? I'll try it. And then I was cast a couple years later.
Shout out to Facebook.
Yeah.
Got something in there.
Oh, all right.
Yes.
Special guest.
I was the original Onyx cast members. When I first auditioned for Evil Dead, I knew nothing about Evil Dead. I did not know anything about Evil Dead. I watched like 2 seconds of the Cabin in the Woods opening number, and I thought I knew all about it. I got to the audition. I misread the script. I misread the word Canadian. I thought it was Canadian. I swear. It was about Canadian demons. Canada has moose and cabins in the woods. It seemed obvious. I went to that audition. Canadian demons. Canadian demons. And they kept laughing, and I thought, oh, I must be funny. I thought the show was about Canadian demons.
Sean, actually, I guess I should note, for those of you who've seen the show, he is actually the voice of Professor Noby as well. So he's the only one that could sound creepy and funny enough all at the same time. Badass motherfucker.
Do I have to tell my story now?
Yes, please, please.
What another question? Oh, hey, look at this. Lisa. How's it going, Lisa? What's up?
So, do you guys like the older Evil Dead or the remake of Evil Dead?
Oh, you're opening a can.
Stop it and take it.
Oh man.
The new one is blasphemy.
Ooh.
Have a microphone.
Well, I had to look at it. The new one is blasphemy.
Really?
What
I like it myself.
what didn't you like about
You
it?
know, it's
Oh, it actually was very well done. But I mean, it's not the same, the feel, or,
Oh, no.
it's just,
Oh.
they're different.
Not
They're
enough
different.
blood, really.
What's
Not
that?
enough blood.
Oh, no, there's not torrents of blood being poured on, like horizontal. That's what you want.
To be fair, the new one is badass, but it's not really Evil Dead. It doesn't have the humor, right? That's really what's missing
Yeah.
is the humor from it. That's why it doesn't
Too real.
resonate as well.
I think it's what they
What's
really
that?
tried.
Real.
Too real. It's too
Scary.
real.
That's what they tried to make the first time, but didn't have the budget.
Yeah.
Next question, please. Oh, hey, whoa, creepy hat face is gonna talk.
Yeah.
What's up?
What are you, what movies have you been in?
A lot of independent films and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So Probably nothing you've ever seen.
Some
I think
porn
that-
here and there.
Yeah, a couple really cheesy porn. It's a lot of
Evil Head.
people head.
Army of Darkness.
Actually, the only movie you may have seen me in is on Netflix. It's called Run, Bitch, Run. You've seen it?
No.
Yeah, I'm the pimp. I get my eyes cut out. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Wait, weren't you in Big Guns with Big Guns?
No, I actually just did the production on that. I know, but that's good. Get closer to the. Oh, sorry. Okay.
I don't know if you remember, but I took a picture with you two earlier. You guys were like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take a picture with you guys.
Yeah, I remember. We got a big hug and everything. So, yeah, sweet. I remember the moment.
And unlike the other celebrities here, he really does remember them.
Yeah, exactly.
Little Miss Prim over there with the. Is that who the fuck are you supposed to be?
Santana.
Obviously.
Obviously.
DC character.
Oh, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
But, oh my god. What's your question?
Two different questions. First question, how long does it take you guys to post photos?
Guys, wait, what's the second one? We'll answer both of them.
And the second, I know you guys really interact with the crowd a lot, and I'm sure you guys have a lot of reactions. Have you ever had a really bad audience reaction? Like, just an audience
Last Saturday.
terrible person.
I will answer the first one, and I will not answer the second. I think that's one of you fuckers. There's always someone who gets pissed off. And, I got blood on me. It's like, why you sit in the splatters on you stupid fuck? Yes, but every once in a while it happens, and we're not very forgiving about it because you can wash it right out. So, but I'm sure these guys have had something. Probably not.
Oh, no, okay.
I've got stories.
I think that we got more stories about that than any of the other stuff.
And pictures get posted. They're typically about 3 or 4 weeks behind, normally.
My picture was taken in December.
Every once in a while, there's a date that'll get corrupted, a file or a photo that'll get corrupted, and then it won't get posted.
Don's fault.
Yeah, that would be Don's fault. And actually,
Fuck you, Don!
Alright, on the count of 3, everyone's gonna say fuck you, Don. 1, 2, 3.
Fuck you, Don!
That's pretty fucking awesome. Anyway, I promise you, if you come back to the show and take your photo with the cast,
It probably
make
won't be
sure.
corrupted.
We'll try to make sure it gets posted, okay?
But we are a pretty.
She does not look very trusting. She's like, fuck you, you don't know who Santana is or whatever. Santana.
That's Carlos.
He doesn't look anything like him.
He's at the heart of it.
Anyway, and one of these bad fake stories, because bad stories are always fun.
There was a one night that I hit somebody with glitter.
And they got mad?
No, I was mad at them, and I just went, yeah. No, there was this one woman that she would not get off her fucking cell phone.
Oh.
And she would stand up and she'd start talking on her cell phone and leave and then come back. She'd still be talking on her cell phone. She'd sit down. She was right in the splatter zone. And there's one part of a song that I do where I reach into my pocket and I pull out a handful of glitter. Well, but lately I've been mixing it. I get those big things of confetti from Party City, and then I mix that in with glitter from it. So she stands up. She stands up for the 4th time to talk on her cell phone, and as she's leaving, I just grab the confetti and the glitter, and I hit her right in the face with it.
This is not a good story.
This is great!
We're going to have to talk after this.
Well, no, afterwards she invited me out with her, so it all worked out.
All right, so that's a horrible story. We do not attack our fans, sir.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, we do. All right, so some more questions. Is that it, really? That's it for questions? I'm looking for...
Not all at once.
And, okay, very good. All right, so let's see. It is 3:36. We have 10 minutes left, and this fills me with joy. Okay, so let's see here. So the people... Oh, we want to divide them up somehow. Oh, fuck it, you guys can walk, so that's good. So you're going to make sure you have your belongings with you. Those of you who have seen the show before, you're going to sit on this side. Those of you who have not, you're going to sit on that side of the cast, and you guys can just stay over. Yep, you're going to switch. If you have seen the show, you're going to come over here. If you haven't, you're going to go over there. Are we going to play?
Yeah, veterans right here.
You'll see in a second. I just want to, we'll just leave that time.
So we get this right. These guys up front here have not seen the show.
Do you want to throw him something? Oh wait, he won't catch it. The other guy.
You're like, so you're trying to figure it out. 70s thing.
I have never seen the show.
Well, technically, you've been in it. You haven't seen it.
The back of the map, she just doesn't give a fuck. Fuck you, dude. Yeah, she's just looking at that map. Oh boy, that map must be beautiful. How's it going? Oh, that's not a she, dude. That's a dude. Sorry, I can only see this much of you because you have the map up. Very good. Fuck you, I've seen the show, and fuck your face. Okay, so, for all of you motherfuckers over on this side, we have, well, except for you people down front, not you in the badass machinery there, but these people who are part of the show, are seated right in the front row here. This is not for you. But everyone else on that side, really? Okay, and you've seen the show because that's Fat Beard. But this guy, come to the geek side, we have pie. Jesus Christ. Anyway, you buggers.
Only people here would laugh at that.
So you guys over here, our show tonight is at 11:30. And you're all invited to come and see the show. So you know what the fuck it is, right? So we're going to get your information if you want to come see the show. No, I don't want to fuck in here anyway. God damn, none of these, I'm not even, that was a joke. That was a joke, but apparently it doesn't land. Too abrasive. Anyway, so you guys are what, Green Lantern Broad, what? Yes, that's what Alright, so you guys over here, since you haven't seen the show before, I'm going to invite you as our guest to come and see the fucking show tonight. Okay, at 11:30. I'll let your names before you fucking go. There you go. Now, you people who have seen the show before, I'm going to be a little shittier too. So.
That's a sweet way of rewarding them.
We're expecting it.
They don't need us to fucking give them tickets. They fucking come all the time. What the fuck?
I got 3 tickets in my backpack right now.
He's got 3 tickets in his backpack right now. That's fucking hilarious.
Everybody jump in.
Yeah, and just take his shit running. But for the people over here who have seen the show before, right? So we're gonna have you come down here and just kind of fill in the first 2 rows. Yeah. Just fill in these first 2 rows. Sit next to 70s dude, hot chick. Oh, where did Lisa and Bob and
Lisa. Oh, they're coming to the show tonight.
Where's Bob?
Yeah, they're over there. Yeah, that comes.
Oh, yeah, there's Bob and Red. Okay, very good, Bob. Okay, you guys can see. Very good. And oh yeah, here we go, girl. It's
Come on down.
Come on down here, fucking.
Now you can see. Now you can see.
Yeah, I can see. Very fucking.
Quite a gentleman now, right?
Now you see these guys. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you've seen the show before. I'm going to ask you a question, right? On the count of 3, would you be so kind as to give them the friendly wave?
Yeah.
Here we go. And then we'll put it all together. Don't worry. 1, 2, 3. Because we're very classy at Evil Dead, and we're in America, and that's the only thing we're one. Okay, so now we got these guys here. So now there's I can see the Joker and the Harlequin rod. So you people now are going to get up and you're going to fill the seats behind them in that row. Trust me on this. Go ahead, they're going to move the fuck back, and we're going to get everyone in a friendly way, because Bruce Campbell is in New Zealand right now, and I want to get a photo of everyone here.
Oh, nice.
Come over here to this side, right?
Oh, never
Right?
mind.
And we're going to get the cast, you fucking monkeys, you're going to sit over here, the front. Not you fucking. These guys, come on, let's not take 10 years. Man in the fucking badass machinery, get the fuck over here. You're gonna be in this photo too. Yeah, hell yeah. Get the fuck down here. See, there's all like, actually, there's a fuck ton more people that were here when we started. Yeah, dude, in the thing there.
Is there an age limit for age requirement?
Nah.
I love children.
No. Don't do that. He is not with us. No, there's not. It is theater, not film. Theater is art. Therefore, I believe all children should be. To be honest with you, there's sexual innuendo, but there's no actual like stuff. There's no. It's cheesy, it's stupid, it's a comedy. So I mean, if you can handle bad humor, then who are you asking for? For fucking no face or half a face? Dude, look what she's looking like. You think she's gonna be fucking worried about you all day? Come on. How old? 17? No. There's no. She's way too fucking young. No, not at all. There's no age limit. It's all ages actually, which is really fucking funny because we've had infants at our show at 11:30 at night. It's nuts. We've had like 5-year-olds in the splatter zone. It's so awesome. So we got a 5-year-old in the splatter zone. You're like, dude, and the kid's like, oh. But there's nothing more precious than including the child in our intermission games. It's the greatest thing ever. And the parents are mortified and exhilarated at the same time. It is wonderful. So those of you who haven't seen the show, if you have any kids, bring them and upgrade to the splatter zone. And I promise you, they will love you for the rest of their lives. Okay, so I have an idea what you might need to do. Can you get them from there? Can you get them from that corner? Because we got to get this gentleman here as well.
Maybe stand up on the
God, you got to look at that camera.
If everyone could scoot over that.
Come on, Don!
Don, up here. Don, can you do it if you come up here?
Get him the chair.
Stand on the table.
Stand on the stage.
Get on the podium.
Come at it.
Can you get, it's not just going to be that, Don. Can you get all them?
Yeah, I can get everyone here.
Very good. Okay, now you're going to come right down there. Very good. And in front of the other monkeys. It's awesome. He's so fucking rude. I love it. Okay, very good. And it's awesome that this panel has had nothing to do with these props. Yeah. Okay. Special okay. Hold on.
Wait, can I have my guts?
Yeah, my guts.
Yeah.
Watch out. Okay, dude.
You're gonna leave a sting on my leg. Sorry about that.
Who gets the boomstick?
All right, very good. That's a beautiful, disgusting gut. Back in a moment.
I promise this will not be my mouth.
Let's see here. No, Santana, you're the. Where's Bob? Where the fuck is Bob? Bob, get the fuck down here. Where's Lisa? Lisa, get the fuck down here. Red, get down here. There we go. Very good. Come on down. You're the next contestant on What the Fuck Are We Doing? You're gonna be right in this area here. Very good. Come on down. Yep, you're gonna have to go by Machine Man. Just don't like hit the button or shit's gonna like go. Very good. Very good. Ready, my man? That's the fucking camera up there. All right, very good. Now, ladies and gentlemen, in the history of the show, we've never allowed fucking anyone except for us to touch these motherfucking props. Mostly because we're broke. We can't afford to replace them. So, Lisa, can you manage to hold the boomstick? Very good. So there you go, Lisa. Now make sure it's badass. Like, yeah, fuck yeah. Not like, I don't know what the fuck this is. Not like the liberal. Okay. I would think that they'd be like, yeah. No. Like, what? That's so offensive. All right. Fucking Australians. Okay. Yeah, don't wear it. Because it's disgusting.
Yeah,
you got it? Got it? No.
You don't know what I got.
Now, you're gonna go there. Can you catch her face in the thing there? And then can you see her? Yes. Last thing. You can see her? See it? See it? Okay. Okay, can you see me? Yeah. Can I stand on a chair and you can see me? Really? Yeah. How the fuck are you taking that picture? So, here we go. Now, ladies and gentlemen, on the count of 3, we're gonna give a loud, hearty fuck you, Don. And we're gonna hold up the friendly wave. Now, the friendly wave is not a little pussy thing. Go back here.
Welcome back.
The friendly wave is not a little, it's this, booger, like you mean it, double fisting like those videos you like to watch. This is going down to Bruce Campbell, who will laugh his fucking ass off, okay? So you guys ready? You good? Very good. She looks not amused. She's like too cool from school. All right, ready? I'm counting three. 1, 2, 3.
The horse you rode in on.
No, there's a horse now.
Come on, Don! Come on, Don!
Okay. You got it? Dude, that's brilliant. You guys are beautiful. That shit's going. Your brothers will be so proud. Very good. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Don!
Yes. Okay. So those of you who are in the front row, fuck it. Those of you in the front, those of you in the back, you want to come see the show tonight. I don't give a flying fuck. You get a line up right over here. I'll fucking let oh, you go. I gotta get names. Yes. The show's at 11:30. We have to get the fuck.
I'll be a little darker tonight. 2 nights in a row. Come on, man.
If you want to go, you're gonna line up against